Hello friends, what's going on? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you're all doing well. I've moved my office around. The whole room is completely different. You can't see it too much. I mean, you'll notice things are different. Hey look, you can see the Lampard shirt in the mirror. I didn't plan that. Organic brilliance. I might, there's a lot going on. Maybe I'll do like a house tour, a flat tour, an office tour at one point on the other channel. Anyway, I've moved it all around. The feng shui is different. Just getting it out of the way. Welcome back to Football Therapy. How you all doing, friends? I hope you're doing well. I really do hope that. We're talking about the Champions League, the game against Zenit, starting the campaign in Europe as champions of Europe, reigning champions. How are we going to move on from here? I'm going to reference what Thomas Tuchel said in his presser. Stuff like that. We're going to build a lineup together. We're going to have a look at Zenit and see what they're saying. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Do consider dropping a like if you want to show some support here on the channel. That would be nice. Consider subscribing if you want daily Chelsea content. And yeah, man, I've just clocked over 15,000 followers rather, on Instagram, which is great. Cool. So thank you very much for you guys who follow at Football Yannick on the gram to see me behind the scenes. Anyway, we're going to build a lineup as well. Notable moments in Thomas Tuchel's press conferences. He did speak about how both N'Golo Kante and Christian Pulisic are out injured still. By the sounds of it, N'Golo Kante not to be considered until the weekend, the game against Tottenham, huge game. I think he wants Kante for that game. Makes sense. Other than that, we look good to go. There's 12 people on the bench, so Malang Sarr will be on the bench. Ruben Loftus-Cheek will be on the bench. They'll be in the squad. Thomas Tuchel was very quick to iterate that in the press conference, and actually was very quick to also say, yeah, Ruben was in the squad for Liverpool as well, remember, guys. He does like Ruben Loftus-Cheek, which I'm really into. I think that's positive. He's a great player, Ruben, and he can offer so much. It's so weird having this side of my face on the screen. Anyway, let's have a look at this quickly. Zenit, mate. Zenit St. Petersburg. Currently top of the Russian Premier League after 7 matches played. 2 losses, but 5 wins. And they have scored 16 goals, the most in the division, by 4 goals. So they are soaring at the moment, of course, above Tino Anjorin's Lokomotiv Moscow, lingering down in 3rd place. Let's take a look at them then. Matches. So, of course, they play Chelsea at Stamford Bridge tomorrow evening. Terribly exciting. Last game out, they won 3-1 against Akhmat Grozny. And let's have a look at how they played. They deployed a 4-4-2. Zuba. Of course, bloody Zuba. He's a massive threat. 4-4-2. I know Zuba. I really don't know many of these players. I know I saw a tweet from Nini. I haven't actually watched his match preview yet. I don't know if it's live yet, but I'm sure he'll do a much. He was saying he's going to do a in-depth analysis of Zenit. So if you want, I'm certainly going to check that out. I suggest you do too. Vendel and Zuba, I know. 4-4-2. I'm guessing they'll look to play transitional football against Chelsea. Against us at Stamford Bridge away, of course, in this game, which they won 3-1. They had the majority share of possession, good passing accuracy, and 18 shots, 9 on target. So they would have a crack. I think they'll probably play resolute against the Blues, certainly at Stamford Bridge against the champions of Europe. I don't think you go gung-ho. You've got a big target man up front in Zuba. Look to relieve pressure, hit Chelsea on the break, perhaps when we overcommit. But hey, we all know with Chelsea, we rarely overcommit. We don't play like that. We always leave that sort of block 5 at the back to protect us from transitional football. Sorry, I was just refocusing on my face there. So I do want to build a lineup, and this is going to be quite tricky. We know Kante's out. And we know Pulisic's out, who might have started this Champions League game. We are using Foothead again to build this lineup. This is tricky because you never really know how serious they're going to go. Is he going to go because it's still a Champions League game. This isn't like an FA Cup or Carabao Cup. And Zenit are, they're no mugs. They're top of the Russian Premier League, so it's tricky. I do think he's going to go for Kepa. Even though Mendy's in scintillating form, I think he trusts Kepa enough and he'll give him the Champions League group stages. Do you know what I mean? I think he will do that. Because Thiago Silva has just started and played very, very well in the Premier League. I think Christensen gets his start in the middle of a back three. Really suits him in European football as well. It really, really does. Now, Malang Sarr's in the squad, and he theoretically could play this left centre-back role pretty well. But I think just purely down to not having the elite options there, we're just going to play Rudiger again. I think so. This is interesting here. Now, Azpilicueta did the press conference as well, so we know he's going to play. Or if you do a press conference, you're in the starting 11. That's generally the rule of the Champions League, and has been a rule for a long, long time. So Azpilicueta, here's the question though: is he going to start at right wing back in front of Trevor Chalobah, or is he going to start at right centre back, probably letting Callum Hudson-Odoi at right wing back? No, but the thing is, you don't necessarily need to rest Chalobah for Tottenham because he's so young and athletic. Oh, it's tricky, isn't it? It's ruddy tricky. I'm gonna play him at centre back. So we're gonna play Azpilicueta at right centre back, and because we're at home. Oh God, wait, no. Because Jesus, and because we're at home and the onus is on us to attack, I am gonna go. Oh no, Reece James. I think Reece James, because Reece James is only banned in the Premier League, and I don't think he'll play against Tottenham. So I'm going to start Reece James at right wing back. Bang, bang, because he's not banned in UEFA. Clever. All right, this is the one. We spoke a lot about Ben Chilwell in the press conference. He hasn't, obviously, his last game he's played, it was a masterclass in the Champions League final. Matt Law, bless him, asked a very good question about Chile and said, look man, he played in the Champions League final, it was really, really good, he hasn't played since. And Tuchel went into detail in his answer, which is great. And he said, look man, Alonso was there all summer training and preparing, and he took it really well with a great mentality. And Tuchel said, look, if it was the other way around and he was with his Spain and you were back with this great mentality training, it would be the same. It's nothing to do with the character. It's the instance. Alonso has been great for Chelsea, remember, of late under Tuchel. And he explained that. I would have liked him to say, look, Chilwell's very young. He's going to be at Chelsea for a long time, and I'm going to use him loads and stuff like that. He just said, look, that was the situation. I probably would have liked to have seen him play at one game in the Euros. He said there was probably an instance where he thought he should play as, over a right back in a Trippier. He didn't say that, but that's what we're thinking. And he did kind of allude to a sort of not damaged mentality, but how he's not been the same a little bit. And he's kind of waiting for him to return to this mentality that he wants for the team, which I found quite interesting. Now, what are we going to do for midfield? I think obviously he only came on at half time, but he was so important. I can see us going straight away. We know Kante's injured, but straight away I can see us going with Jorginho. He should be good to go. Really good in European football. Works really well. He's really good in all football. I think he'll probably start. Now, Kante's injured, so it would be really tempting to go, well, Kovacic. And Saul was terrible in his debut. He really was. But I have a feeling, to get him straight back on the horse and play a game against Zenit when you're not going to deal with the same press, I think he's going to start. I think he'll go with Saul again, because you're not going to be enduring the same press as Premier League Aston Villa. With at Stamford Bridge, Zenit St. Petersburg, I think that's a better game to give Saul a chance. I do think we're just Big Rom, Big Rom, waiting for that Chelsea card, starts. Mason Mount is fully rested with his lovely banner at Stamford Bridge, the boy who had a dream. Lovely scenes. So Mason Mount, Lukaku, and Ziyech obviously been playing really well and started. What was it? Ziyech and Havertz out. So we could even possibly see what we'd all like to see. Well, some of us, let's see. Timo Werner, bang bang. What do you think of that? Mason Mount, Timo Werner, both rested and ready to go. And Lukaku to start, hopefully get a goal, and then, you know, he'll probably get substituted for Havertz or something like that, or Ziyech, and that's a pretty good lineup. I'm pretty happy with that. So you got Kepa in goal, could be Mendy, but I think he's trusted enough to start a Champions League group stage game now, surely. You know, or maybe you want to get points on the board first and qualify, and then he plays the ones when you've already qualified. But still, I don't know. I think he's gonna be trusted. Christensen coming in for Thiago Silva, who'll be rested. Azpilicueta, who didn't start last game, so he should be good to go. Rudiger, again, best. You don't really have that rotational option unless you do move Christensen out there, play Thiago Silva. Chilwell and James, I think, pretty good shout for a Champions League group stage game. Fullbacks, wingbacks rather. Jorginho only played half a game on the weekend. Good to start, hopefully. Really important. And Saul's chance to play some European-style football, less aggressive pressing, and then, you know, has a chance to get straight back on it. Mason Mount fully rested. Timo Werner only played a few minutes, and Lukaku as Chelsea's big striker up top. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? I'll be really keen to learn that. I think Chelsea are going to win. I think we'll keep a clean sheet. I am going to put a score prediction up of 2-0 to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Multiple goals, clean sheet, Romelu Lukaku goal to keep it going, and Timo Werner goal would be lovely, wouldn't it? Guys, let me know what you think. Comment down below. Let's start up the conversation. Do drop a like on the video. It does. I turned Dutch there. It does help me out a lot. On your way out, subscribe if you're new, if you want to. And yeah, man, keep it locked. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you very, very soon.